Look, I just want to say the creative process is a unique thing. A lot of times you'll create something and people are not going to like it. Sometimes you'll put your heart and soul into something and people aren't going to like it. Sometimes I'll put up videos here and it'll have a lot of people see it. And sometimes I'll put up videos that I'm really proud of, really happy about, and put a lot of work into and a lot of thought into, and it doesn't get a lot of views. But I really enjoy the creative process just because of the creative process itself. Even though I'm a middle-aged man now, when I was a little kid, I had these two recorders, and I would speak into the recorder, and I would leave gaps for dialogue. And I had another recorder, and I would play what I did in that recorder, and I would record myself talking to the other voice into another recorder, and I would layer the voices, and all of a sudden you'd have 5 or 6 people talking to each other. I do all the special effects. Now this was like maybe the late 70s, early 80s. There was no internet. There wasn't even cell phone, none of that stuff. And a lot of times I just had to use the same batteries, had to put batteries in the refrigerator, what we used to do back in the day, to try to make the batteries last longer because we didn't have enough money to keep buying all the batteries that I would need. I just loved it for the creative process. And a lot of times I'd have to keep using the same 2 cassette tapes. You know what I mean? And so nobody would actually hear it. I mean, if I thought of something great, I couldn't preserve it. I couldn't archive it because I only had the 2 cassette tapes. I had to keep recording over and over. So even back then, just the fact that something was created, something that I thought was funny or interesting was created, was fine by me. Nobody heard it. A lot of times I didn't even play it for people. I just wanted to know that I created something. And even decades later on YouTube now, and on my podcast, if say for the sake of arguments, a lot of people don't hear that particular episode. The fact that I was able to create something, to me, is the joy in and of itself. That's the fact. So yeah, do I get disappointed if somebody doesn't see a specific episode or on a podcast or a specific video? Yeah, I get a little disappointed, but it doesn't break me. Because I love the fact that I got to create something. And I would suggest that just create because you love to create. Of course, you want to get views, I get it, but don't let that break you. Cut. Hell no. I want everybody to watch every single one of my videos, man. In fact, I have not had one video get to 8 billion people, the whole planet yet, and I'm still mad about that. Forget all that crap I just said, Jack. I want people to see all my stuff. In fact, everybody that don't watch my videos, your breath stinks. After the happy part, you're supposed to stop the video, right? I mean, is the stop button, the pause button or the stop button broken or something? Hey guys.